On your side. This is WSAV News 3 at 6.
Good evening, I'm Sarah Smith. Thank you for joining us tonight. Our top story, more than 7 months after the death of a Statesboro High School student, his family is still searching for answers. WSAV's Evan Smoke was at a protest today organized by the family and has more on their pleas for justice.
Here at the Bullitt County Courthouse, friends and family of Hazeion Houston marching and chanting today, asking for accountability and justice in the unresolved case.
Hazeion! Justice! Right now!
Statesboro Police was dispatched to 111 Rucker Lane on January 10th for what they were told was a self-inflicted gunshot wound.
Once they get there, they find Mr. Houston with an obvious gunshot wound. They render aid, they secure the scene, they secure the other people in the apartment, and call for detectives. And at that point, it becomes readily apparent that Mr. Houston had nothing to do with holding the firearm or being in possession of that firearm when the shot was fired that ended his life.
There were 3 other people in the room that day, as well as a witness on the phone.
There's a girl who was on the phone with my son FaceTime, and she told him exactly what happened. Nobody's charged. The 2 guys that were in the room with him that was with the guy who killed my son, they helped him cover it up, and all you give him is tampering with evidence and giving false statements. It's just unacceptable.
Despite committing felony violations, Aiken says that doesn't automatically mean those present committed murder.
It's not a straight line between those actions and the fact that they directly had something to do with Mr. Houston's death. We have to be able to prove all of those things beyond a reasonable doubt in front of a jury.
Aikens tells WSAV that the facts have remained the same since January, and neither the SPD or the Ogeechee Judicial Circuit believe the evidence meets the burden of proof for any manslaughter charges. The family sees this as a lack of justice.
It's been hard, but I think that we probably would have gotten past some of the stuff had they done their job and somebody would have been held accountable for what had happened to him.
While the family would like this case to go before a grand jury, the decision lies with the Ogeechee Judicial Circuit. Reporting in Statesboro, Evan Smoke, WSAV News 3, on your side.
Well, police in Savannah are investigating after a shooting left 1 person injured last night. Police responded to the 5600 block of Emory Drive last night around 7:10 after reports of a shooting. While investigating the scene at Barge Terrace Park, officers received reports of a victim with a gunshot wound to his leg arriving at the hospital. No arrests have been made at this time. If you know anything about the shooting, you're asked to call Crime Stoppers at 912-234-2020. And Savannah police have also confirmed to News 3 that an arrest has been made in connection to a shot being fired near Can Park yesterday, which led to a lockdown at Beach High School. Officers arrested a minor in connection to that shooting. He's charged with aggravated assault, reckless conduct, firing a gun within 1,000 feet of a school, and firearms possession charges. All right, we are taking a live look outside Savannah's beautiful riverfront. The heat is the big story today. We're going to check in with Storm Team 3 meteorologist Hannah Evans for a look at the forecast. Hey, Hannah.
Hey, Sarah. Yeah, it definitely is. Where we do have that heat advisory for our counties inland extending through 8 p.m. and that excessive heat warning for the coast extending through 8 p.m. today as well, because it really is that hot. We're at 97 degrees right now in Richmond Hill and Jessup, 98 degrees in Baxley and in Darien, and then adding in the humidity, most of us are feeling close to 110 this afternoon into this evening. So make sure if you're out and about on this Saturday evening, you're staying cool and hydrated. We're also tracking just the chance of a few stray showers and storms. On our Viper radar now, we're not tracking anything in the immediate viewing area. We do see just up to our west, we are tracking a few thunderstorms possibly rolling on through over the next few hours. Just keep an eye out for that. But we do see much of the same heading into tomorrow. It's going to be just a tad cooler out there. So because of that, we do not have the excessive heat warning in place, just the heat advisory for that same time frame tomorrow, 11 a.m. through 8 p.m. as our high temperatures once again reach the upper 90s, and those heat indices are once again in the triple digits, which I will talk a little bit more how this heat continues into the work week in just a few minutes. Sarah.
Hannah, thank you. Well, with the heat in the forecast for this weekend, the city of Savannah is opening cooling centers across the city if you need to escape. Several community centers will be open from 11 to 5 Saturday and noon to 5 Sunday. City-owned splash pads will be open from 9 to 8 and pools from 1 to 5 all weekend. For more information, just visit our website, WSAV.com. Well, break-ins have been plaguing the Starland District this summer, with the most recent happening early Wednesday morning. Now community members are speaking out on the concerns they have for safety in the area. Tyler Komkis, the owner of Ardsley Station in the Starland District, says he's seen neighboring businesses get hit with break-ins over the past few weeks and tells WSAV he's worried his own may be next. His restaurant has been broken into in the past and they lost almost $7,000 worth of product. He says more should be done to stop the burglaries happening to small businesses there.
There's been some very alarming things being given to business owners that have gone through a robbery or a theft in terms of, we're shorthanded and we, just don't have the resources to patrol this area as much as we would like to, which, I'm a taxpayer. All these small businesses that are the fiber of this neighborhood are taxpayers. And to hear that as one of the excuses amongst many is a little disheartening.
Savannah Mayor Van Johnson is responding to the burglaries. In a Facebook post, Mayor Johnson says he's been in communication with the city manager and Savannah police about these crimes, saying, quote, "These are not just businesses. These are our neighbors, entrepreneurs, and employers, people who have invested their money, time, and their dreams in Savannah. When someone breaks into their business, steals from them, and damages their property, it affects us all." Mayor Johnson went on to say, quote, "Public safety works best when police and community work together. One call, one camera image, or one piece of information could make the difference in these investigations." If you have any information about any of the recent burglaries in the Starland District, you're asked to contact police. Well, a reminder now, drivers in Savannah will soon face fines again if they're caught speeding through school zones. Starting Monday, the Savannah Police Department will begin issuing citations from school zone speed cameras for the 2026-2027 school year. The cameras have been active since August 3rd, with over 600 drivers receiving warnings during an initial 2-week grace period. Beginning Monday, those warnings turn into fines. A first violation costs $75 and a second violation costs $125. Cameras will operate from 45 minutes before school starts through 30 minutes after dismissal. The cameras are only active on school days.